Alright, good evening everyone. Tonight we are starting Season 3, Round 5 of the Solo Champions League. And I am intimidated by this one. This is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. So we've got Expert Klaw, which I'm already not a fan of. I'm not a fan of regular Klaw. I find him too difficult, honestly. But Expert Klaw makes it obviously that much worse. So, first off is, when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Klaw. That's right here. And reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck. So, I've already taken care of that. The Immortal Klaw adds an acceleration token, and it adds 10 health to Klaw. So he's at 28 health right off the bat. We can obviously take that down by beating the threat, beating the the scheme, but that's not an easy task, especially since we are using Thor this week, which is not very thwart heavy. We do have some justice cards because that's the deck we're using, but hopefully that'll balance out. Hopefully we'll be able to find a nice even jump between them. We also have Defense Network in play because that starts out with Underground Distribution. Okay. And then I think we're also getting a minion, so let's figure that out. Discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engaged with the first player. Alright, first minion is going to be Armed Guard. Okay. Guard. When the minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. Toughness. This character enters play with a tough status card. I am already not looking forward to this match, and we haven't even started yet. Basically, I'm very intimidated by it because I'm getting some focus issues here. Let's go and bring that down. There we go. I'm already intimidated because I'm not great at Thor, even though I really like the deck. I think he is an interesting concept. I just yeah, well, I'll show you. I'm just not excited for this. This is just gonna eat me alive. I've had a lot of bad experiences of Klaw already in my time playing this game, and I know there's gonna be more today. So we have our 5-card starting hand. We could confuse an enemy. We could put Followed out there. For Asgard. What's that do? Okay, that's pretty helpful. Exhaust, God of Thunder, generate resource, perfect. I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of these, honestly. We'll use our Thor Odin's Son ability to search our deck and discard pile for Mjolnir. Mjolnir. You're in here somewhere. And that goes straight to our hand, so that's good news. We get to start with that. And I'm going to try to stick to the idea that we use that as a resource, meaning whenever I pop back to Odin's Son side, my alter ego side, I can draw that back. We're going to try. Okay. Where do we want to start? I think we want to get Followed out there. Definitely want to get Followed out there if possible. Okay. Followed and Concussive Blow are the things I want to do, which is going to be my entire hand, now that I'm looking at it. But besides that, though, what we can do instead, we'll spend Mjolnir to get God of Thunder out there. That'll be able to generate 1 resource for us at least. We're going to use it to put Followed on Defense Network. And I can't afford anything else. We can spend Hammer Throw to use for Asgard. Search your deck and discard pile for a card with the Asgard trait and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. An Asgard trait. So probably going to want... Where is it? It's the one that's going to give us an extra card in our hand. Asgard. Get +1 to our hand size. Perfect. And then I don't think I'm going to change form. I think we're just going to take a chance and see what happens. I think we're going to stay as Odin's Son. That's my plan, at least. I know it's a good chance it's going to scheme out now. We're going to go up to stage 2 of the main scheme, but Going too soon is not going to help me. So we get 5 cards. That's 1, 2, 3 more cards. Ready everything up. We can get 1 threat on the main scheme. Actually 2 threat because we have that acceleration token. And then he schemes for 2. 0 here. So that's just 2 plus this boost card of 5 total. That's going to burst right there. That's the end of Underground Distribution already. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engaged with you. I need that minion. Hydra Soldier has a guard as well. When this minion is engaged with you, you cannot attack the villain. Deal the engaged card player a encounter card when you defeat him. And we're already on to stage 2, just like that. That's what I was worried about. Before going on to turn 2, we do get... it's another one. It's a 3rd minion already. Okay. Thor is fine with minions, but this is not how you want to do it. This is not how you want to do it. We will use our Odin Sun ability to put Mjolnir right back in my hand. Okay. That's interesting. I have this Lightning Strike, which could help a lot. Definitely not going to do Defenders of the Realm. Nick Fury sounds good. I think we need to get Asgard out there. I think that's the most important thing right now. So Asgard's out there, so we get that +1 hand size. Actually, let me get that 1 card back. And no, we won't do that. We will use God of Thunder. No. We'll use God of Thunder to play Lightning Strike. Spend X lightning resources. Oh, I have to be in hero form. Shoot. Okay, we'll switch to hero form then. Fine. Alright, I'll spend X lightning resources, deal X damage to the villain and each minion engaged with you. This attack ignores tough status cards if you have the aerial trait. Oh, I don't. Hold on, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. What should I do? I think I'm going to try and go another turn. I'm going to try and do another turn as Odin's son. And this next turn after this, hopefully we can go a little bit crazy all over the villains. Alright, we get a hand size of 6 now, so we get to draw 4 cards. Alright, that is 2 threat on the main scheme. Plus, he schemes for 2, 3 plus a boost card. That activation does nothing, so it's just the 3, so that's good news. Then, we have to do an event card before turn 3, and it is the for an alter ego, the card gains Surge, so that's nothing. And then the villain schemes. 2, 3. That 3 is enough to bust us already. Is there anything I can do to stop it? No, we have already lost our first match. Okay, I'm going to clean up. We'll be right back. And yeah, I'll see you soon. We'll try again. Try again. Alright, we are back very quickly because, well, didn't take much time to clean up when I made very little dents in the progress at all. In fact, I think I made 0 dents in progress, so we're going to try again, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Let's see, is there anything here? Jessica Jones is very helpful right now at this point in the game. Oh wait, we have to get a new minion first, so a minion has to come out. Hydra Soldier it is. Lightning Strike, oh, we got Mjolnir. In fact, we're going to discard Mjolnir. And we'll discard Thor's helmet for now. We're going to probably want it later, but right now we're good. We're going to discard Lightning Strike for now and draw 3 new cards. Wait, why did I have that many cards in the first place? I should have had only 5 cards. Whoops. We're going to draw 2 new cards. Okay. We will use our Odin Sun ability to get Mjolnir right back to my hand. We need to get Jessica Jones out there. She gets +1 thwart for each side scheme in place. That's a thwart of 3 right there by herself. So we need her. So we're going to spend Mjolnir, Defender of the Nine Realms, and Concussive Blow to get Jessica Jones out. Then we're going to use her to thwart and get rid of the Immortal Klaw. That's 3 threat taken care of. Getting rid of that. And 1 damage to Jessica Jones. That's a pretty good move. Okay. I can live with that. And in fact, we are not going to draw a new hand. We're not going to keep going. We're going to just draw our new hand for our next turn. Okay. We have to do 1 threat on the main scheme. Then he's going to scheme for 2, 3, and this boost card is another 3 for 6. That's gonna bust already. Every single time that's gonna happen, I think. That's not great. We have to put a minion out. A new minion. Alright, another minion has to come out. Ugh, this is not pretty. This is ugly. Another Hydra Soldier. Okay. And then we have to do an event card before going on to turn 2, and that event card is another Hydra Soldier. 3 Hydra Soldiers. Very well. Very well. We will use Jessica Jones. She gets 2 thwart since there is a side scheme out there. So that's another damage to her, but it's the end of Defense Network, so that's good. That is progress. And we're going to spend Defender of the Nine Realms and Helicarrier to get under surveillance out here. We're going to use Odin Sun's ability to get Mjolnir into my hand. And we're going to spend... yeah, we're going to spend Mjolnir and B-Cop to get God of Thunder out here. And we're not going to change again. We're going to stay in this form. At least that's the plan. It's a terrible plan. Don't listen to me. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm taking way too many chances. And it's going to show real soon. So I get 2, 3, 4, 5 scheme plus a boost card. 6 threat going out there. We are at 6 of, well, 12 right now because of under surveillance. So that's not terrible. Then we have to do an event card before going on to turn 3, and that event card is Sonic Boom. I have to spend either 1 of each resource or exhaust each character I control. I think we'll just exhaust each character we control. That's fine. Wasn't planning on doing much of them this turn anyway. We're going to use our ability to get Mjolnir back into our hand. When we beat Immortal Klaw, he did lose 10 health, so he's down to 18, so that's good news. We're going to spend Mjolnir and Followed to get God of Thunder out here. We'll do 1, 2, and maybe not. What's the fastest way to do this? I think we just have to take a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Nick Fury out here. He's going to let us draw 3 cards or deal 4 damage. We're going to draw 3 cards. I mean, I've got some good cards for next turn, but it's not great. We're going to switch over to Thor. No, we're not. We're gonna stay as Odin's son. We're gonna use Nick Fury to do 2 thwart up there, bringing this down to a 3. Taking a damage. And you know what? We will switch over to Thor. I think we have to. Okay. Ready everyone up. We only have a hand size of 4, but it's not great. Alright, 1 threat goes on the main scheme. Then he goes to attack. That's an attack of 1 plus 2 boost cards, which we will defend with Nick Fury. That's a lot of damage. That's the end of Nick Fury, obviously. And then these guys all attack 2, 4, 6 damage, bringing me from 14 health down to 8 health. On Thor here. Then we have to do an event card here before turn 4. And that event card is Klaw's Vengeance. Klaw attacks you. If your attack deals damage, place 1 threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack me, huh? He's going to attack, but we're going to defend with Jessica Jones here. So that's an attack of 1 plus 2 boost cards. 2 damage. That's the end of Jessica Jones for now. And we're back. Okay. 2 here, and then these 2 for Daredevil to come out. After Daredevil thwarts, deal 1 damage to an enemy. So he's going to thwart for 2, taking a damage himself and dealing a damage as well. That's what I like about Daredevil. And oh, I gotta spend that. I think that's all I can really do. I guess we'll do an attack of 2 with Thor to do 2 damage to this guy. Ready everything up for our next turn at 4 cards. Not pretty. 1 threat goes on the main scheme. The Klaw's going to attack. We will defend this time. 2. He has 1 attack plus 2 boost cards. 2, 3, 4. But I have 2 defense, so that's only 2 damage. Bring me down to 6. Oh man. I have to do something, man. Okay, we will have Daredevil stop that one. Unfortunately, he's gone now. And now I have to take 4 more damage, bring me down to 2 health. This is not going well. This is the opposite of well. This is terrible. And attach the Klaw. Klaw gains Retaliate 1 after this character's attack. Deal 1 damage to the attacking character. Alright. Here we go. How bad is this going to be? There's nothing I can do. My entire hand is useless for this. Defender of the Nine Realms is my only option. And I don't want another minion out here. I'm only going to get... remove 3 threat from a scheme. That's not going to help me. Not going to help me at all. We have to switch over to our Odin Sun side. That's all we can do. And draw up to our hand size of 5, which is only one more card. This is ugly. This is really bad. Okay, one threat goes on the main scheme. Then they have a scheme of 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that actually enough? Is that 3, 4, 5, 6? That's enough right there. So I can't. Yeah, it's going to be the end. 2, 3, 4, 5. Put weapons runner engage with you. Okay, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of a possible 12, and then before turn 6 we get one more event card. And it's another side scheme. That's 4 threat on the side scheme. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. We're gonna switch to Thor. No, we're not. We have to heal. We're gonna heal for 4, bringing me up to 6 health. I can't. I really can't afford to do this. Alright, we're going to spend Hammer Throw, Defender of the Nine Realms, and Followed to get Asgard out here. So we can get a hand size of... It's over. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't do that. I gotta go back. Hold on. How can we do this? We have to switch over to Thor. We have to take the chance. Spend 1, 2, 3 to get Asgard out here. And we'll spend Hammer Throw to get Followed on here? No. What should I do? Oh, since we switched sides, hold on, we can spend... Not good. Okay, here's what I want to do. I want to do Lay Down the Law and clear that out. In fact, we're just going to do it. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. I have to spend Asgard to do it, unfortunately. And in doing so, I make my hand useless, but we clear off this threat. In fact, I don't think I can clear off that threat. I think I have to do this one if we're going to survive. Then, we don't really have much left here. We can spend Defender of the Nine Realms to get Followed on here. And that's helpful to some degree. Not pretty. Alright, ready everything up and draw up to our hand size of only 4. Okay. One threat goes on the main scheme. There's a bunch of attacks. I can't possibly defend against all of them. That's 2, 4, 6, 7 attacks. Yeah, this is going to be the end. So that's... We'll defend against this attack of 1, 2 damage, and we defended for that's a total there, but that is 2, 4, 6, 7 damage. That's enough to take out my remaining 6. So we're going to clean up again, and we're going to try again, but that was not pretty again. Alright, one more attempt coming right up. Be right back. All right, we're back very quickly. We're gonna try again, but man, this is rough. This is beyond my skill level, let's be honest. So we're gonna start with our 5 cards. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and get our starting minion out there. I do wish I could start in the Thor side so that I could at least use his ability to draw a card when a minion engages with me, but that is not what's happening. There's our Hydra soldier. Our predictable Hydra soldier. 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Let's see what we can do here. Boost a card is turned face up during a scheme activation. Cancel its boost icons. We're keeping that. We're keeping Lightning B-Cop. Lightning Strike we'll get rid of and draw a new card. Then we're going to search for Mjolnir to add that to our deck, our hand here. Where is it? There it is. And now we've got a pretty respectable turn, I think. At least ahead of us, it looks like we do. Okay. Saving foiled for later. We have to put B-Cop out now, so that's 2. We'll use that 2 to get God of Thunder out, I think. And then we'll spend God of Thunder, Mjolnir, and lay down the law to get B-Cop out here to take 1 damage, or sorry, move 1 threat from a scheme to here. So we'll take it off of Immortal Klaw, because that has an acceleration token on it. And I believe that's all we're gonna do this turn. Yeah, that's it. Ready everyone up. We're gonna keep this foiled out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can spend foiled to avoid whatever is about to happen. So 2 threat goes on the main scheme. Then the villain's going to scheme. And that's a scheme of 2, 3, plus this boost icon of 2 more. We will cancel that. So that's just 3. Let's hope that pays off. I'm really hoping that pays off. Then before we go on, before turn 2, we have an event card, and that event card is 1 card at random from your hand I have to discard. Okay, I won't even look at my hand. Discarding 1 card at random. This one. That's Asgard. That's probably one of the most important ones. That's all. That's all. We will use Odin's Son to take 1 more threat. Or before I do that, we will get... Let's get Mjolnir into our hand. Then... Just looking at my options here. Nothing great. How can we handle this? We're going to use... man. We're going to switch to Thor. Use God of Thunder plus Mjolnir to use 4 Justice and clear out Defense Network. There's that good news. That might be the only good news we've got, though. We will use Beat Cop to take 1 threat off the main scheme, and we'll also use Thor to take 1 threat off the main scheme. And we'll ready everything up. Alright, we get a hand size of only 4, so let's use it wisely. Alright, 1 threat goes, or 2 threats going on the main scheme. Then he goes to attack. As an attack of 1. I think we're just going to take the attack because we're at full health. So that's 1 plus the 2 boost cards. 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Bringing me down to 9 health. And then the Hydra Soldier attacks for 2, bringing me down to 7. And before we go on to turn 3, we have an event card. Spend all resources or exhaust each character. We have to exhaust each character. Don't have a choice, really. This is not going well. So, we will use Beat Cop to take 1 more off of Klaw. we will use Power of Justice plus God of Thunder to do Concussive Blow. Deal 3 damage, confuse an enemy and deal 3 damage to him. I can't do 3 damage to Klaw, but I can confuse him. Okay. Then we'll switch over to Thor's side here, to Odin's son's side. Use that to get... Do I want to yet? Yeah, we'll put Mjolnir in our hands. We're going to spend Mjolnir and Hammer Throw to get Thor's helmet out here. I think that's all I can do this turn. So we will drop to our hand size of 5. Okay, here we go. 1 threat, 2 threats going on the main scheme, which is going to bust that. That's gone. Now, discard encounter cards until a minion comes out. So, we have another Hydra soldier. That's 2 Hydra soldiers. He goes to scheme, but he is confused. And then these 2 scheme for 2, I believe. Then, we have to do an event card before turn 4. Klaw heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, the card gains Surge. No damage to heal. Surge, exhaust your identity card. Man, this is unforgiving today. Legions of Hydra. If Madam Hydra is not in place, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Madam Hydra. Why not? Why not get Madam Hydra involved? Okay, where is she? There she is. Madam Hydra cannot take damage while the Legions of Hydra side scheme is in play. After Madam Hydra schemes or attacks, place 2 threat on Legions of Hydra side scheme. And that starts with 3 threat on it, it looks like. Place 2 additional threat here for each Hydra enemy in play. So that's 1, 2, 3 Hydra enemies. So that is 3 plus 6. That's 9. You know, basic math. Man, I'm beat. Beat. All right. How can we handle this? Okay, we have to switch to our Thor side. We have to use Beat Cop to clear off the Immortal Klaw. So that's gone, taking 10 health off of Klaw. That's good news. And getting rid of this acceleration token. We have to spend Assess the Situation to increase our hand size by 1. I have nothing I can do to take that threat off. Nothing at all. Oh shoot, I meant to return Mjolnir to my hand. I forgot. That's bad. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna spend God of Thunder to put at least followed on Legions of Hydra there. And that's really all I can do. That's not good. We're gonna try Defender of the Nine Realms. Thwart. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you, remove 3 threat from a scheme. So we have to get a minion engaged with us. I know there's already a bunch. Weapons Runner. Okay. When he comes out, we get to draw 2 cards. And because of that, we get to remove 3 threat from a scheme, making this a 2, we'll say. Really? I got another Defender of the Nine Realms, and it's tempting. We're doing it. I'm going to do another Defender of the Nine Realms. We're just committing to this atrocity that we've started. Okay, there's got to be another minion somewhere. Ooh, this is bad. Armored Guard. He starts with a tough status card. Okay. Now that only gets once per turn, right? Draw 2 cards. But we can remove 3 more threat from a scheme. We're going to take it off of Legions of Hydra here. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. To confuse an enemy, we will confuse Klaw. So at least he'll be confused, but I don't know how much that's actually going to matter at this point because we don't have much health left. We do get 5 health points from that, so that gets me up to 12. 12, and then we get our hand size of 5 this turn because of how assess the situation. Alright, that's going to be 1 threat on the main scheme. Then that's a lot of attacks. Let's be honest. That's 1 attack plus the... Yeah, this is bad. Defend. So 1 plus 2 boost cards. 2, 3, so that's 1 damage to Thor. And then they all get their attacks. So that is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... And that's 2 threat going on the main scheme after she attacks. Or the Legions of Hydra scheme. So that's 8 damage, bringing me down to 3 health total. Then, before turn 5, we get another event card. 2 event cards because of Legion of Hydra. Another soldier. I get to draw 2 cards for that at least. And then, another one. Wow. All those minions, that's crazy. This is crazy. This can't go well. This can't. Okay. Beat Cop here. We're gonna use it, that's for sure, but how? I gotta check my discard pile for something real fast. I thought there was... Is it Hammer Throw? No, there's like a Lightning Strike card that allows you to do stuff, like attack multiple minions at once. Yes, there it is. But it's not gonna help us right now. Alright, we're gonna spend these 2 here to get another God of Thunder resource out. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Daredevil out here. Daredevil is going to thwart and get 1 damage to an enemy. So, it's gonna thwart here, taking a damage, and we'll deal damage to, oh, we'll say this guy so he loses his tough status card. Then we're going to switch. No, we can't. Can't really afford to. We're going to use Assess the Situation to get us up to a hand size of 5 and ready everyone up. For that, we do have Beat Cop here. We're going to use that. We're going to get rid of it to get rid of one of these Hydra soldiers. Just one of them. No, that's going to get rid of a... If I do that, it will give me another minion possibly. So instead, I'm going to use it to bring this down to 2. We get our hand size of 5. Yikes. Okay. Okay. 1 threat has to go in the main scheme. How can I do this? Klaw goes to attack. We're going to defend against it. So that's an attack of 1 plus 2 boost cards. That's 5 damage minus my 2 defense. That's enough to defeat me. That's it. That is my last defeat. I was really hoping I had Lightning Strike on this next card and a ton of lightning stats. I was hoping I could clear out a bunch of minions, but it didn't happen. It just didn't. That was my final defeat. This was an incredibly tough round that I wouldn't recommend to anyone. Oh man, I feel bad for putting everyone through it who signed up for the league. Anyway, it's still fun. I tried at least, but yeah, that did not go well in the slightest. So this is for the Solo Champions League. It's not always this tough. This is round 5 of season 3, and round 5 is always the toughest. And this one definitely showed itself to be that way. Really, really tough. Really tough. Okay. So I do have a few people to thank because they are part of our Patreon. Those Patreon members are Squirrel Noises, top member of the Solo Crisis League, which uses the DC deck building game and its Crisis expansions. Thank you for joining Squirrel Noises. Fenord, a Marvel Champions member, please forgive me for round 5. N. Groover, another Marvel Champion Solo Champions League member, please forgive me for round 5. Tebril 14, again, thank you for joining, and please forgive me for round 5. And then we got J.K. Damron, another new member of the Solo Crisis League. So thank you for joining. I'm glad you're enjoying it, and hope you stick around for a while. So that's all I've got for tonight. I was beat terribly, but if you enjoy the videos, if you want to try something really challenging like this, check out the league, watch more videos, what have you. There's a few ways you can support, like the Patreon, like a few members I've already mentioned are already part of. You can check out the Etsy store where this Gwent theme mat is available. There's all sorts of things you can do. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and you have a good night.